The serious problem that's going on with Power Rangers. Well, right now there is kind of a serious problem. I guess technically for Power Rangers Samurai, it didn't have the problem. Mega Force and Super Mega Force did have a problem. They did have a problem because they caused it them themselves. Now, Dino Charge, they didn't really have a horrible problem actually. They actually did a decent job on that one. Now, Ninja Steel sadly does because you guys are dumbasses. Let me explain. When it comes to Ninja Steel, when it comes to Power Rangers, like I said in the review, they have a formula. Well, technically, Super Sentai has a formula. Power Rangers adapted the formula, and now you change the formula to total bullshit. Because it's like, well, you have Rumble Tusk Megazord. He's supposed to have a few episodes, then done. And now you have Astro Zord, and it's like, oh, okay, he gets to have a few episodes, then and done. Then you have Surfer Zord, I guess that's what you're going to call it. Have that, then and done. Then I guess Dino Zord, Dino Steel Zord or something. Dino Steel Drill Zord or Dino Drill Zord. Either way, whichever you want to call it, that's going to have like one episode and it's done, which chances are might be the 25th anniversary episode, hopefully, if they smart. And then after that, you have the Fire Fortress Megazord. It's it's there for a long time, even when afterwards it has a long time. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Gold Rangers. Yeah, Gold Ranger Zord. Of course, he's always there, and yeah, and then you have the combiner, but of course, don't really care about that one because you bought two of the Zords already, the Megazords, so it's fine then. But of course, you just push those, and then you push the Lion Fortress Megazord, and you push the fact that a Zord can be within a Zord and the Zord, and it just comes to the point of where it's like, yeah, then you have the final Megazord. You push that to the end, and then you also use the Fortress Megazord to also push it even further. And there you go. It's like, what the freaking hell is going on here? They're just jumping all around the place. I mean, you did show the Fortress Megazord for 2 episodes, and then we don't see it anymore. And I'm like, what? That's not how the formula works. And do you want people to really buy the Fortress Megazord, or are you just a total idiot and you're like, okay, show the Fortress Megazord for 2 episodes. Now we don't give a about it. And it's like, well, uh, you guys want to make money, right? And you're telling me you're not pushing it? I don't know. This is really stupid, personally. It's like really, 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 really stupid. Really, very stupid. And what's even worse is that the toy releases are truly stupid as well. Toy releases are truly stupid. They waited after the hiatus to send the Gold Ranger stuff out, at least the freaking Megazord. And the Gold Ranger figure, it took even longer to release. And I'm like, whoa, that should have been released during the hiatus. It's like the Gold Ranger stuff should have been released during the hiatus. But instead, no, you waited later. And what's even worse is that the Gold Ranger Morpher truly sucks. It's the worst Morpher that you've created for Ninja Steel. And that's even with the repainted added in. Damn. Damn. Ugh, man, it's really stupid. So they really kind of messing up the continuity and everything, and also the fact of if you want you want your stuff to sell, then you need to have a proper freaking thing. But the messed up part is that it's the 20 episodes. The 20 episodes a year is screwing them over. And again, it's like, oh, so we have to stretch it for 2 years. And it's like, yeah, that's the messed up part is that this toy line's supposed to just last 1 year. Then you move on to the next one. And then 1 year pass, move on to the next one. 1 year pass, move on to the next one. Now, that's the messed up part. And it's like, I don't really see what your logic is here, where it's like, oh, repaints and everything and stretch 2 years. It's like people are most likely over it after 1 year. It's like, yeah, 1 year is good enough. Then you go on to the next one. But sadly, they're like, oh, we're Bandai. We have control over Saban's brands. And we think we should actually skip freaking seasons that aren't very profitable. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? I mean, the story should be good. The figures will sell. The Megazords might not sell, but dude, you have something that's Bandai Japan does not have. You have fucking damn figures. Bandai Japan, all they have is Mini-Pla. Pretty cool. Thank you for releasing in America, finally. Vinyls, what the fuck? And Megazords. That's it. You have action figures, and now you're going crazy with other stuff. But you have action figures. You have posable freaking damn action figures. Posable freaking damn action figures. More than anything, you should be pushing action figures. If you're like, oh, the Megazords won't sell, the action figures will, dumbass. You have action figures. You don't have finals. You have action figures, dumbasses. You have action figures. And I swear you not. Chances are, if you release it in Japan too, they will buy the action figures as well, dumbasses. Meaning that you could actually flood the whole entire market with everything. And plus, with, I'll say, even Dino Charge. They didn't release the extra Rangers. They only released 6 out of the 11. You sadly released 10 out of 11, sadly. But still, you did release the other ones that they would love to get. You guys are just total dumbasses when it comes to, oh, we're going to skip a season because the Megazords did not sell well. It's like, oh, well, they also have Morphers. I forgot to mention about Morphers and stuff. Morphers might be involved, but even so, the Morphers would still be cool. The only messed up part is that you guys are cheap asses right now. You're being cheapos. So remember that. You're being cheapos right now. And plus, I would say for Tokuger would have been awesome to have because the Megazords, all the Zords that's in the Megazord line would actually be used. You will be able to use them in a Morpher. And it would be pretty damn cool because you don't really have to make much more stuff. Not really. I mean, yeah, you could do the whole Legacy Ranger ones, which they did do that in. Yeah, they did actually do that in the original line, but those were just movie Zords. But even so, you could actually make a Zord of your own, and there you go. I mean, frick, trains aren't freaking looked at by children, but yet Thomas the Tank Engine is still existing. What the fuck is wrong with you, Bandai America? What the fucking hell is wrong with you? My God. It just pisses me off. I'm done. Thank you for watching, folks.